Will the Ark of the Covenant be found on Oak Island? The year was around 1168, and the world was on the brink of change. In the icy waters of the North Atlantic, a small fleet of Viking longships sailed westward, their prows cutting through the waves like jagged teeth in the cold blue sea. At the helm of the lead ship stood Thorvald, a seasoned Viking chieftain whose people had traveled the northern seas for years. But this voyage was different. It wasn't to plunder or raid, nor to settle new lands. It was a journey with a purpose far more profound, to guide a group of knights, keepers of a secret so ancient and powerful that it could change the course of history. The construction was unlike anything the world had ever seen. They carved deep tunnels into the earth, built vaults of stone so precisely fitted that not even a breath of wind could pass through the cracks. They created a series of stone structures, each one a clue to the great treasure hidden within the island's depths. And in the swamp, they buried something far more valuable than treasure, something that could not be measured in gold or jewels. They hid the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and the menorah in a vault deep beneath the island's soil. But the Templars were not naive. They knew that the world would eventually come searching for their treasures, and so they designed an elaborate safety mechanism to protect their sacred artifacts, one so devious and well-conceived that it would thwart even the most determined treasure hunter. Hidden beneath the island's surface, in the very tunnels they had carved, the Templars built a flooding system that was triggered by any unauthorized movement within the vaults. If someone got too close, if they ventured too deep into the heart of Oak Island's secrets, the very waters of the surrounding sea would rise up and flood the tunnels and vaults. The Ark, the Grail, and the menorah would be lost forever, buried beneath tons of water and rock, their sacred power undisturbed. The Templars had ensured that no one would ever be able to steal what they had hidden. To the untrained eye, the island seemed like any other patch of wilderness in the North Atlantic, an isolated, desolate place. But beneath its surface, the Templars had constructed their masterpiece. An intricate web of tunnels, chambers, and safety mechanisms designed to protect their sacred relics for eternity. Present day. Over 800 years later, the island remained a mystery, with its hidden secrets buried beneath layers of stone and earth. Rick and Marty Lagina, two brothers from Michigan, were not treasure hunters in the traditional sense. They were men driven by curiosity and an unshakable belief that the island held something extraordinary. Together with their team, they had been working tirelessly for years, uncovering new clues, documenting strange discoveries, and searching for a treasure that could rewrite history. The brothers had been captivated by the legends of Oak Island since their youth. Stories of hidden gold and lost relics had drawn many to the island, but none had succeeded in finding what lay buried beneath. Yet, unlike the others, Rick and Marty had discovered something far more compelling, evidence that the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and the menorah might all have been hidden there by the Templars. Ancient documents, dating back to the 12th century, had been uncovered, detailing the Templars' journey to Oak Island and their efforts to conceal the relics. The documents were written in a mixture of Latin and Old French, describing the Templars' journey from Europe to the New World, their establishment of a secret base on Oak Island, and their plans to safeguard the sacred artifacts. The brothers had also uncovered strange symbols in the stone structures on the island, symbols that seemed to match those in the ancient manuscripts they had found. The more they researched, the more they realized that these markings were not random. They were part of a greater design, one that could lead them to the hidden vaults of Oak Island. But finding the treasure wouldn't be easy. The island had been carefully constructed to keep out intruders, and centuries of erosion, shifting earth, and natural disasters had obscured the original pathways. Despite the centuries of treasure hunters who had come and gone, the Laginas and their team had made some incredible discoveries. Previous searchers had unearthed tunnels, hidden chambers, and even a peculiar stone slab inscribed with an unusual map. But they were still missing the final pieces of the puzzle. The search. Every year, from spring to late fall, the Lagina brothers and their team returned to Oak Island, continuing their search with relentless determination. As the weather turns warm and the snow melts away, the team sets up camp on the island, armed with modern technology and the hope that this year will be the one where the truth is finally uncovered. Over the years, the team has uncovered more clues than anyone could have imagined. New shafts have been drilled, advanced sonar scans have been conducted, and ground-penetrating radar has revealed hidden chambers beneath the surface. Strange stone formations and carvings have been discovered, some of which align with the symbols found in the ancient Templar documents. These findings suggest that the treasure is close, and yet it remains elusive. The team has uncovered parts of barrels, metal fragments, and pieces of ancient tools, all pointing to the fact that the Templars were indeed active on the island. But the question remains, can modern technology finally pinpoint the location of the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and the menorah? Each year, as the seasons change, the search continues. New methods are employed, and new theories are tested. The team is convinced that the treasures are close, possibly just beneath their feet, but the sophisticated safety mechanisms designed by the Templars continue to thwart their efforts. The flooding system, designed to protect the vaults from any intruders, still remains a formidable challenge. And though the team's technology has advanced, it has yet to uncover the final clues that would lead them to the hidden vault. The ongoing mystery. As autumn arrives and the island prepares to shut down for another winter, the team pauses to reflect on their progress. Rick and Marty Legina, along with their dedicated crew, remain as determined as ever to uncover what lies beneath the island's surface. The mystery of Oak Island has become a part of their lives, a puzzle that grows more complex and fascinating with each passing year. The island holds its secrets tightly, and while the team's progress is slow, each discovery brings them closer to the truth. But the question lingers in the air. Will the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and the menorah ever be found? Or will they remain hidden beneath Oak Island, guarded by the elaborate traps and ingenious mechanisms that have protected them for centuries? The search continues, and as long as there is hope, the Leginas will return every year to answer the question that has captivated the world. Is the Ark of the Covenant truly hidden on Oak Island? What do you think about the mystery of Oak Island? Do you believe the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, and the menorah could truly be hidden on this legendary island? Let us know your thoughts, theories, and any new clues you think might help solve this centuries-old enigma. Drop your comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this story and want to stay updated on the latest discoveries and theories about Oak Island and other ancient mysteries, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Join our community and never miss an exciting new chapter in the search for hidden treasures.